Ah, just got home from work. I just put my stuff in the house. It's only Monday, but I want to get this up early. So, it's getting chilly out. Let's head over to the garden. I want to get a couple of things for supper tonight. Come on, let's do it.
Come on, let's do it.
All right, things are definitely winding down towards winter, but we're not done yet. Plenty of chard here. Radishes. I just put some new radishes in. These didn't grow too big. We got some parsley. We're going to grab some of that. Winter rye is in on this side and coming up nice. That's the ground cover for winter. Dig it in the spring. Feed that soil. Still plenty of cherry peppers left, and I've got jars of them pickled. A couple of leeks. Pulled one over the weekend, and I just seeded some new arugula and bok choy. And once the hoops go over this area, things will grow right up close to Christmas. So I'm psyched. But tonight I just want to get a little bit of lettuce. Nice young romaine. Thin out this row a little. So I pull the ones in between, and that'll let these other ones head up nicely. That one also have some butter lettuce there. I should pull this. Maybe I'll pull this romaine for the weekend. Make a Caesar salad. Tonight's only Monday. And that'll let those butter lettuce get some air. That's good for tonight. Show you what we're going to do with these in the kitchen. Nice young fall romaine. Sweet, crispy, and get a little bit of parsley. And we'll head on back in. I'll see y'all back in the kitchen. Well, you probably recall last week we did the pantry, cleaned her out, reorganized. So let's head on in and have a look. Great episode because I'm organized, I'm neat, and I even went out last Saturday. I thought about throwing this in at the end, but the show was already edited, and I told you there was some holes, so I filled a little bit of it. Went to Harana Market, and I wasn't planning on going. I went to Bread Alone, the big store up in Boyceville, to get some sourdough, and the maps took me down Wittenberg Road, so I wound up, I'm at Harana. Nice. So I got some pancit canton noodles and some of these nice noodles to make some pho. Okay, so a little gift to the new pantry. But I'm coming in, as you know, I said there were things I forgot I even had because it was such a mess. And tonight I'm going to pull out this white crab meat. So let's bring that to the counter. Come on, let's do it.
Come on, let's do it.
Okay, there's a reason why I thought of using this tonight. I saw it in the pantry clean out, which was nice. And this has a shelf date of, this can go to like 2026. So it wasn't necessary to use. But I drained off the water. I'll flake it up. What I'm going to do is make a little, just kind of a crab salad. Now listen, this is not like your lump crab meat, which costs, but it's got the crab flavor. So we're going to make a little sort of a crab salad. And the reason I thought of this is over the weekend I picked up this beautiful loaf. They call it the San Franciscan or the San Francisco from Bread Alone. If I'm going to buy bread, I'm going to Bread Alone. Prefer to make it here, but I didn't want to go through the 3-day sourdough process, and I wanted to make some garlic bread. So I picked this up. I'm going to slice it real thin. We're going to make almost like some toast points. We'll shred up this lettuce, a nice little crab salad on top. I think it'll be a beautiful little dinner, okay? So Let's start with, I have a little bit of onion here that I cut, that I used over the weekend. Just take a little bit of that. Oh, I believe I have some celery in the fridge too. I'll get that. A little diced onion. Nice fine dice. Little ripe jalapeno. Let's see what kind of a kick this one has. Yeah, that's spicy. Ooh, that's a beauty. Do not rub your eyes, chef. Oh, that's a hot one. I'm only going to go with a few little dice. But I'm also going to add a little tomato. Squeeze out the seeds. This is not from the garden. Tomatoes are long gone. But I purchased them at the market and I give them that little counter ripening. These little plum tomatoes. Yeah, they got a little flavor to them. Listen, there's always a period of semi-depression just post-tomato season. I had the last Goldie over the weekend. It wasn't a vine ripe. It was a last straggler that I pulled green because I knew the plants were going to start going. And I kept it on the windowsill. It was nice and ripe. I will put that jalapeno in. What the heck? All right, let me go to the fridge and get some celery. One piece of celery. I washed it up. Next year I need to get some celery in the ground. I didn't do it this year. Another one of the most amazing vegetables when it's fresh out of the ground. You would not believe the difference. I'm going to put a big row in. Okay. Now, salt, black pepper. Let's go with some. Oh, I have a little bit of oregano here. That can't hurt. We've got our parsley that we just pulled. And I am going to go with a little squeeze of lemon juice. And enough of this Hellmann's just to pull it together. Not too much because I want to taste the crab. As crab goes. Again, this is not your fine lump crab meat. For that, I'd be making crab cakes. We'll do that in a few weeks. I was eyeballing a few cans. But man, are they pricey. $30 for a good can of lump crab meat. It's about a pound, I think. All right, let's see what we got. That's a nice little salad. So I'll set that aside, let it sort of marry up a little. I'm just home from work. I'm going to kick back. I'll see you in an hour or so. I'll put that in the fridge. And then we'll toast up our toast, shred our lettuce, and have a little supper. See you in a few. Crab salads have been in the fridge. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this bread alone sourdough and I'm going to do some thin slices. Nice and thin, look at that. I'm going to pop these in the toaster oven, get them golden and crispy, like nice little toast points. Thin, thin, thin. I think 2 is enough for supper. And while those are in, let me pop those in the Breville. All right, here's the crab salad. It's been in the fridge maybe an hour. And I had this thought before I put it in. Let's give it a taste though. See, the flavors have had time to gel. And what I thought of was putting a little bit of Dijon mustard in there. Just a spot. I don't know why, I just had tasted it before I put it in and I was thinking maybe a little bit of mustard might help. Yeah, gives a little nice little zing. A little more cracked pepper. Ooh, the celery's nice in there. A little bit of onion. All right, I tasted with this spoon, I know, but it's just me. I'm very adamant about that when it's communal eating. Do not taste and dip. But here, Monday night, just me. Yeah, that's perfect. A little more lemon. Now, why would I say it's perfect and then say a little more lemon? Because there's perfect, and then there's lemony perfect. That did it. That finished it up. Okay. Toast is crisping up. Let's take our freshly picked romaine here. Give it a little shred. Now really you don't want to use metal on lettuce, but I'm going to be eating this right away. If you're making yourself a salad, tear the leaves with your hands. The metal can cause them to brown, but this won't be around long enough for that. Oh, I love this lettuce. All right, I'm going to get a plate, and let's move everything on over to the board. All right, here's my little toast points. I crisped them up, cut them into quarters. Let's take our crab salad. Nice little spoonful on each piece of toast, and go with a little of that shredded romaine. Just gonna kind of scatter it around. It'll get picked up when we eat. And then for a little garnish type of thing, these are not the radishes that were in the garden. These are from the market, but I'm going to go with a little thin slice to top off our little toast points. Yeah, I don't even know if I need one on every single one. So just scatter them around. And it's a light dinner, Monday night. Let's see what we got. Perfect use for what I'd consider an inexpensive, bumblebee canned crab meat. Listen, take it from a guy who used to go crabbing for blue crabs on Long Island with Uncle Sammy. This is not top of the line in crab meat, but as I've told you about the pantry, I like to keep different things around. I got so many cans of beans. By having things like that, you can pop home on a Monday night, make a quick dinner like this, and keeps the boredom level down. Something new, a little crab salad. Not bad. In this case, it's all about this sourdough bread from Bread Alone, the San Francisco loaf. We'll see you for the next episode.
Come on,